5 minutes. Just wait longer.
Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch radio. Where is it?
Stay a while. Stay forever.
Bernard, float over here so I can touch you.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
The machine. The machine. It is temperamental. It's fun. We'll find out what happens. We'll see if it doesn't just explode on my desk. You know, I did the rework to it, so, you know, I might as well. Whoa, we got some Frank. Frank is in chat. Oh, I forgot to kill the second song. Okay. That's enough. Okay. Oh, they are all temperamental. I built a business. You did. You know, it's going to cook. It's going to cook. That's for certain. So, what we have on the dock, you can see it today. I have much less desk space this afternoon, this evening, whatever the time is. It's 7:46. It's the evening. But we have a Pi Coleco running in a Coleco ADAM. Hey, isn't that good timing? Frank shows up and Nightbot's like, hey, do you know that if you use the promo code CC10 at retrorewind.ca, you can save yourself 10%, but you got to create an account. Anyways, yeah. Well, shoot, let's stop looking at my face and start looking at the Coleco ADAM. All right. Oh, I forgot to turn the sound back on. There we go. So you can see there's a little bit of waver in the picture there, don't you know? I don't know how loud this is, but it sounds super quiet to me. But we'll find out. Boy, Nightbot's not doing its job. That's supposed to happen like every, I think, 12 to 20 minutes? Oh, well. Oh, that's not supposed to do that. You know, the Anna will be giving away... I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will be giving away 3 random shirt and hat combos. Nice, Frank. So... we're going to go into licensed games because I know they all work. What happens if only 3 people show up, Frank? So far, there's only 3 people in chat. So, that means Frank gets one of his own hats. We'll see. What in the world is going on here? I've got all these weird things going on. For some reason, send me the details of the winners. Okay, no problem. Will do. Well, thanks for doing that, Frank. Just so you know, that's the first I found out about this too. So, I haven't even decided what to play today. Choplifter. All I know is by the end of the show here, my hands are going to hurt. We're going to save Dukes of Hazzard for when Chris gets here. Well, Schnikes. Sweet. 7 streams. That's exactly what I need. More RR hats and shirts. Like a home ad. I mean, I'm sporting my own shirt today. Anybody who the only ones here that ordered a shirt was George, and they will be here on the 18th. And supposedly the magnets are already in transit. Well, it wasn't what game, but whether I'm lost. Ooh, Galaxian. Galaxian sounds good. All right. You have to play Burger Time. I can handle that. That is pretty quiet. Ugh. Wow, that was bad already. It really doesn't help that the joystick is almost... Oh, gosh! Golly, that was way too quick. Not choosing a game meant... Oh, yes, luckily we're all cartridge today. Ugh. This version is really tough. No! Yeah, Nightbot has gone nuts. Nightbot, that's supposed to happen every 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, not every 8 seconds. Wow. I didn't even make it past the first level. Is there a kids mode? Oh. And the hard drives. Well, if I still had the printer, I have replaced the power supply in this. Oh gosh, I even did it on stream. Holy crap. This version is brutal. I think it's just Atari sticking it to Colecovision. Used to be then if you had the old power supply and the printer hooked up and you had a cassette in one of the cassette ports, you'd lose data. And there's shielding built in to HDs. You would have to have a heck of a magnet, yeah. Oh gosh, come on! I just wanna finish this level, you know. Oh. Ooh, hey, I finished the level. This is not easy. How do you hold these joysticks and not break your hands? Oh crap. MFM hard drives, yeah. Ho-ho! My last life is happening to be my most successful one. Surprised I haven't got an extra life yet. Oh, we're in trouble. Wow. You look at an MFM drive the wrong way, and it will blow up on your desk. I've had an MFM drive, like basically have one of the platters come apart. I have to attend a stupid HOA meeting. I am sorry. All right, what's next up on the lineup here? Probably half hour. I'll be back. After it's over, probably about an hour. Okay. We'll see you soon. Burger time. And you'll see how terrible I am at this game. It's a good version, though. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay. No, I'm already in trouble. Oh gosh, the controls are bad. They're bad. You, go downwards. You, come upwards. No! No! Criminy. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. No. Oh boy. Criminy. Oh, get them all! I just felt something snap in my controller. That's not supposed to happen. Oh crap. Where's that? I'm not gonna make it. Run. Run. Oh boy. Oh, bullcrap. Come on. Shoot. No! No! Ah! Seems like it. I've never been very good at this game anyways. I remember always playing the fake version on the Commodore 64. Run! Go, man! Go, man! Gosh, these guys are like brutal. Hello, Sophia. How are you? I think that's.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I was about to make a brilliant joke. That is the Coleco. You are the Adam. Therefore, this must be Coleco ADAM.
Ah, you take that. This level sucks. Uh-oh. Sorry, I am trying to think.
No worries.
My brain is being challenged. Come on, come to Papa. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I don't have any more salt or pepper, or salt or pepper.
Burger time is definitely stressful. I understand.
Yeah, this is more stressful than my work day.
What's more stressful though, Tapper or Burger time?
I gotta go burger time. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh my gosh, I'm not in trouble. Oh no, I didn't get it enough. Oh no! 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 Jeez Louise. This is what you would like. Yeah. That was me and Dig Dug. No! 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 Dang it, Jim. That's it. Game over. Game over, man. Back in a few. Time to eat. Sounds good. So what's been on your agenda? What you been up to?
All sorts of stuff. Mostly dealing with just life stuff, but outside of that, I've been helping out local businesses and stuff.
Okay.
Like I've been helping out Matt at the Salem workshop a lot.
Okay.
2 weeks ago during his big sale thing, I was helping out. So it was a lot of fun. Built a Windows 95 machine.
Well, you gotta spec it. What's the specs?
Oh, okay. So it is a Pentium 2. I believe it's 250 megahertz.
Okay.
The lower the better, because that was the idea. It's got 128 megs of RAM. I actually got the motherboard from our friends at Intergalactic Microsystems.
Yeah,
I'm using his Asus P2B motherboard. That's really nice. I really like the layout. I really like the BIOS. It's not too difficult to figure out.
Okay.
It doesn't have anything super esoteric that's like labeled weird. What else do I have in it? So I had 128 megs of RAM. I'm using a physical hard drive that's 40 gigs.
Okay.
And then, what else? It has a Sound Blaster ISA card that was the first ISA Sound Blaster I've ever configured in my life. So that was an interesting experience that I never want to
Weird.
experience again.
What type of ISA Sound Blaster?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I trash picked it. I think it's a 2290 CT 2290.
2290. Well, that's anything 2 is usually Sound Blaster 16.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I got.
that makes sense.
I got that. I have a Matrix Mystique with the video RAM expansion on it.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm like, this is a 2D machine, and if anything even remotely resembling Quake touches it, I have failed.
Yeah.
And I have a networking card, and I actually used a oh my god, a cross patch Cat5 cable to go between my 95 machine and my 98 machine, and they talk to each other now. So if I ever have a friend over, we can play multiplayer games. And I'm learning. I am a young babby when it comes to networking. Networking is like the one thing I do not understand with technology, especially with stuff that old.
Yeah, I'm not there either. I've dabbled, but I've also dabbled in like minor enterprise stuff, but that's all been pre-configured before I even get to it. So basically I'm just like following the here we go. Cabbage Patch Kids in the Park. Kids Adventure in the Park. It's got fun music.
But yeah, so that was a lot of fun getting that set up. It wasn't fun trying to figure out how to format the hard drive.
Okay.
I ended up using a 98 boot disk in order to do that. So all I need to do now is use Clonezilla to clone my current drive to like a CF card or something, and then never worry about it ever again.
This is the hardest thing. I've never been able to do this. You have to hit it, the button, at the right moment. And Get it! There it goes. Oh, just go.
But yeah, so that was a fun machine to put together. And then, what else did I do? I went digging and I found some cool cards that none of them have any of their heat sinks. So I'm gonna have to do those, but I'm probably gonna bring them to the meet. I need to test them out. But I
Cool.
found like a few GeForce 4s. I found some really nice Radeon cards that actually looked like they were refurbished. So none of the capacitors have exploded, like is typical for that era of Radeon card.
Yeah.
And then I found one of the later Radeon cards, and then another card I got was an ATI Fire GL, which I believe is Radeon 7600 series, I think. But it was like a workstation card. So I found that at a surplus store for like $8, and I was like, I really have no excuse.
I just had to hit the Coleco to make it go back into color. Oh gosh. Oh, it's sad. Oh, you know why you're not reacting? 'Cause I don't have my OBS virtual cam on. There we go. Babyland General. Oh, I hate this one too. Ugh. 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 Oh, it's doing it again. Oh, it dropped too far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't smack it too hard. Oh, nah, I've done it.
It's okay to give the machine a love tap every once in a while.
Yeah, this one's pretty finicky. It just doesn't like to be touched. I mean, you could see it. I wonder if I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it won't. Oh my gosh. You can just see the colors going all over the place. I knew it was going to be temperamental.
Isn't the power supply through the printer?
It is, but I've replaced the power supply with a a Meanwell power supply.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I didn't make that. Yeah, so you can buy like a $40. Oh no, don't do it again. Come on. Okay, there we go. Here, blue ball. Oh, nope, next screen. Oh, it's fizzing out again. What kind of love tap can I give it? Oh gosh, it's going crazy. Like I said at the beginning of the stream that it might end up falling apart. It might end up just completely failing by the end of the stream.
What have you actually, outside of the power supply, what have you done to it?
I did do an AV mod to it. The AV comes off of this weird connector, and yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
I saw that there was a really nice HDMI mod created for the Genesis.
Yeah,
Finally, and it looks really nice.
Macho Nacho did a video on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice, but also incredibly complex.
Yeah, I'm never been a big fan of. Okay, good. I've never been that proficient with a soldering iron. I'm about to do a mod to my my OSSC so I can put the latest firmware on it. I just ordered a PPU digitizer for my NES.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Ah.
I find myself, whenever I go places, I find myself bringing my Model 2 Genesis just because it's so small and convenient.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I should HDMI mod it. That would make my life substantially easier. Meanwhile, you know, all that other stuff's being created, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like my Model 1 too much, as it is, and I would rather, you know, just do like basic maintenance, or maybe even like the triple bypass, but I probably wouldn't even bother with HDMI, because I mean the whole purpose is for me to play it through a CRT. So it's like, why do I really need to change it? That's kind of part of the reason why I play it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to have multiple Sega Genesis Genesi.
I don't think that's the right. Yeah, it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to.
Jenny?
It's not supposed to make black and white like this. Come on. There's something loose on the inside here. It's got to be on the video cable.
If you play a
Coffee?
Mega Drive, does that mean you've been Mega Driven, or are you Mega Driven to play the Mega Drive? Like, where's the distinction between these two?
That is rather. I have a feeling it has to do with grounding. I wonder if the video ground is screwed up. We'll find out. Because I just pulled the cable out most of the way and the color came back. It's a little fringy. Hi, coffee cup. All right.
I know shielding can affect stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I know the Fairchild Channel F is really weird about grounding and cable shielding.
Okay. Never played this version before.
But yeah, I mean, outside of Windows 95 machine, I rebuilt a Switch, so that was interesting.
A Nintendo Switch? Oh yeah, you told. Yeah, you put a new case on it, didn't you?
Yeah, I put a new case on it. I rebuilt the Joy-Cons and cleaned them from the ground up, which those weren't. It was like once you got into the groove of it, it was easy, you know, peasy. But it's like ribbon cable land, so you know you have to perform a seance in order not to rip any ribbon cables because they're so tiny. But then I repasted the Switch as well, and there are, if I recall, like 4 or 5 separate layers that you need to paste. And the final layer, you're like jimmying open the protective cover of the actual processor, and it is the most stressful thing because there's all of these tiny little ICs right next to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you mess it up, it's over. So, but I did it successfully, and I took off a lot of the original paste as much as I possibly could without, because it's really sloppy from the factory, so it's just all over all these ICs and stuff, and it's just like, well, I'm just gonna clean the top of the processor and not worry about anything else because this thermal paste is overkill anyways. So, you know, but no, it ran substantially cooler afterwards.
Cool.
So I've never had a Switch, so it was got to play that. That was a lot of fun. And then I'm doing a Pro controller, replacing the joysticks on that. But that one is like the same level of screws as like the first generation of I think PowerBooks, where, you know, the colorful ones.
Okay.
You know, where that's just like, hey, I hope you enjoy 10 million screws and that they're all different. How many ice trays do you have? Because you're about to find out. Don't forget to take notes and to label where everything is.
Absolutely everything went, yep.
Yeah, finish the project in a day and a half, or else you're going to immediately forget where you left off.
Yeah. I prefer old stuff with less screws.
Same, honestly. But no, the Switch was that was very healing to work on that.
Yep.
I enjoyed working on that, and it looks really rad now, and it's super cool. And then I'm trying to think, what else have I been working on? I sold a bunch of my parts recently for, just random computer parts. So I've become kind of like Indiana Jones, but for the Salem workshop.
Okay.
Like, I go looking for these relics, and Matt gives me kind of like a list that I go off of, or he gives me ideas of what he needs. And so when I am out in the field, so to speak, and I find stuff, I'm like, oh, this, you would probably, he'd probably use this.
Yeah.
And so I bring it back. I bring back the bounty, so to speak. So
Excuse me.
I make sure to tie the computer parts behind my car on a rope as I drag it along the highway all the way to Marshall.
You're not. Are you being ridiculous, or are you being true?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get the bounty.
Okay.
Like I'm hog tying the computers behind my car.
Oh yes. Okay. I get it now.
I apologize.
No, that's
for,
okay. My brain is in
Boulder Dash
Boulder
mode.
Dash mode. Oh, Boulder Dash.
There's a game very similar to this called Flappy, and it's on Famicom. It's very similar to Boulder Dash, but it's more of a puzzle game.
I think someone made a remake of Flappy for this, just to kind of poke fun at it.
I mean, it's a good puzzle game if you're into that sort of thing. It can be frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh no, I just hosed myself.
Tower of Babel is also a really good one. That's a good puzzle game.
All right, what's the kill myself key? Kill myself key. That's star. Stars is it? Ugh. I trapped myself. And just leave that one alone.
Is it K?
It's the star. Cause it's weird. The Coleco side of the Coleco ADAM doesn't use, like the Colecovision side doesn't use the keyboard at all. Because technically it's two separate machines. At least that's what I've been told. Oh man, don't cover my. It ain't gonna work either. Nope, ain't gonna work at all. I ain't gonna do it, and I'm not gonna be able to get out. Dang it!
So have you done any word processing with your supercomputer that you are currently playing?
Absolutely not.
Actually, I write my journal I write it with my Mac 2, and then sometimes I write it with my 98 machine.
I do that from time to time as well.
I think it's very fun and incredibly esoteric to save journal entries to floppy disks.
Well, that's the cool thing about, you can get the, when you get stuff like when you get the Blue SCSI, you can just, this is embarrassing.
You just transfer that stuff over.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can transfer it over. I think you can even set it up on the network, can't you?
Yes, you can. I know that's my next mission, is to get my Mac online. I have I have the card for it, like the original card, the Ethernet card. I know my Blue SCSI that I have doesn't have Wi-Fi. I could probably easily add it to it.
Yeah, just with
swap the Pi.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like if I'm gonna use it, I'll just like take it to wherever my router is and just plug it in.
I'm so dumb. Yeah, I have my Mac LC3 has the network card with it still. I should have no life left. Why did it let me reset? Oh well, whatever.
Today I was learning about Sid Meier's Pirates, and I was actually gonna download it and play it on my Mac.
It's amazing. And you know
It
what?
looks amazing.
I didn't think it was amazing until Jim Pones in the Discord server and on Twitch here just like pushed me into playing it, and I had never really just like committed to it before. And I was like, man, this sucks. I should have played this game, 25 years ago, because it's incredible. That's where I got stuck the last time, right?
I think I have one of the sequels on GOG or something. The 3D one.
Oh, yep. That was, I don't know what the name of that was. Oh, dang it. I did that same spot again. That should be it. Really? Oh, nope. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Game over. There it is. It looks like every other version of Boulder Dash. All right. Can you imagine Activision Decathlon on this thing?
That sounds.
like...
I'm pretty sure when you get to hell, that's what they make you do. they make you use the Intellivision disc.
Ugh. The Intellivision disc is worse. I can't imagine playing any kind of track and field or anything like that. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to look up. You had said, what was the name of the Flappy, right?
Yeah, Flappy.
I think, like I said, I think they made... No, they didn't. Unless it's in the preview. Yeah, I thought they did.
Say it might be... It might not... This might just be like the...
No.
Like the iPhone game.
Yeah, it's a stupid iPhone game. Get ready.
Yeah, definitely not this one. Although, wow, this plays pretty well.
Plays better than the one they put on the Commodore 64, that's for sure. Yeah, this ain't half bad for a Flappy Bird clone. I remember the Flappy Bird clone on the Sega Genesis was terrible.
Was that one homebrew or was that like a bootleg?
Yeah, it was homebrew. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing better on this than I've ever done on the actual phone version.
I know in Flappy Mac you can play as Steve Jobs.
I don't know what it is. Something about Steve Jobs just bugs me.
He wasn't very nice.
No, I heard he was awful to his children. Just, I don't know, that just rubs me the wrong way.
His daughter released an autobiography.
That's probably what I heard it from. Anti-environment encounter?
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to ship your game in a bag because we can't afford how many characters are in the name on the box.
Yeah, no kidding. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Get ready. Antarctic Adventures.
I am digging that background.
Oh, I'm about to get blown up. Knew that was coming. All right.
Have you ever played on an SG-1000?
I have not.
It's very similar to the... it's like a slightly better... It's very similar to ColecoVision, like in terms of hardware. It's very similar.
Nah.
And I think they even they made a home computer version of it too. It's really, really out there.
Oh, it just blew up again. This is interesting.
I love the perspective on the pyramids. That's so cool. I'm getting a Space Harrier vibe. That's probably what made me think of the SG-1000.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
that is screaming Space Harrier.
Sega's lawyers are on the phone as we speak.
Yeah. No, I don't think they care. Yeah, 3 of them at once. It's interesting. You hold the button, and then as it goes up. Oh, blown up. You hold the button to wait for it to go to the top of the screen. And then you let go. Oh dear. There we go. It's so much easier to hit the right button, but it seems like the left button usually does all the stuff. So anyways, you can shoot missiles, and then depending on how long you hold the button is how long it goes up before it explodes. It's a different mechanic. But you could blow up multiple enemy characters with gotcha.
Are you fighting manta rays?
Kind of look like that, doesn't it? Oh no! We're running out of color again. No! I told you, temperamental. I had this thing up at the last SemVac, and it didn't give me as many issues as it is today. Ooh. Nice. Take that. You take that. No! Oh, monkey's uncle. Oh, I just saw it flash black and white again. No. Oh, I gotta do the whole level over again? That's bupkis. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. What does this look like?
Among Us.
Among Us? They do look kind of Among Us, don't they? This is the union of the, well, this is the Welders Union Guild, protected by the manta rays.
These would make great screensavers.
Yeah. They're kind of, well, they have that same kind of graphic. They all these computers use the same, was it TI chip?
Okay.
Because that's why they're so similar in graphical style.
Whoa, 3D.
Totally, dude. This looks like Buck Rogers' Planet of Zoom. Totally, like Planet of Zoom.
Or Glove Ball.
That game sucked. Super Glove Ball.
I'm
Remember,
so sorry.
Super Glove Ball. Don't be mistaken.
Yeah, doesn't that use the Power Glove?
Yes, it does.
I know Super Glove Ball is bad, but I know the Power Glove is also bad in both the metaphorical sense and the cool sense.
And the cool sense. All right, so it rotates back here. I owned one for a little period of time, but
I'm so sorry.
I hated it so much. Well, and I'm not talking about in my youth. I'm talking about in my adulthood. I I hated it so much. I ended up losing the sensor for putting on top of the television. So I gave it to my friend Cody. Can I send this to you? You said you just wanted one to display. You didn't even want to play with it. I said, well, I don't know where my sensor is, so you can play with this. I actually really like this game.
I wonder what kind of sensor it used, if it was infrared or something else.
Yeah, it's infrared.
So I know, I don't remember what kind of sensor the Wii used, but I remember you could use 2 candles.
Yeah.
To do the same thing. So I wonder if you positioned, because didn't the Power Glove have 3 sensors that went around your TV?
I don't remember.
I think it had like 3 separate points. So I wonder if like you matched up that pattern with candles, if it would do the same thing.
Oh, maybe.
That'd be interesting.
Yep. Got the high score.
Yeah, it does look like a good game, actually.
It does. It's kind of fun. It has a bunch of different vibes. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of like a Missile Command meets a Demon Attack meets
Zaxxon?
Gorf.
Gorf.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of SNK arcade games recently. I kind of just been stimming over that.
What's your preference? What's your
what have I been playing? I've played a lot of. I beat Ikari Warriors 1 and 2.
Oh, cool.
I've been playing the 40th anniversary collection. I absolutely obsessed over the original Psycho Soldier, mostly because I listened to the music and I'm like, hey, wait a second, this is OPL, but also it has voice. What? Voice sampling? And my mind was blown. And then like I looked into the history of the game and like the technology that was used for it, and then I went through and then I beat the game like twice. And then I found out the character was in King of Fighters and has existed ever since. And it's just like, wow, that's really cool that this character has a established history. And then the Famicom version that was supposed to come out, the Famicom version was canceled, but they made a cassette tape that had the music from the game that was sang by a J-pop idol of the time, but it was like a full arranged version with like digital instruments, and it's like city pop. And then it's amazing. And then I went on to find out that Yuzo Koshiro did the rearrangement for Smash Brothers. But not only did he do the original, like Japanese, he redid it using like the crappy English vocals that were poorly translated, and it goes so hard. It is insane. And it has a jazz saxophone solo, and I just lost my mind, and I like melted in my seat where I was sitting, and I had like a tear in my eye, and I'm like, this is the happiest I've ever been finding out about something video game related in like a year. And it's been 10,000 years.
Get over. Oh my gosh.
That was definitely a rabbit hole, and now all of that music is on my phone.
Where did that bag of money
It's so
go?
good.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm terrible. I keep losing.
I've also been playing like a lot of Fatal Fury and getting pretty good at that actually. And then I rarely go out and buy like cartridges anymore for physical stuff. I usually just stick to like EverDrives now.
Yeah, I tend to EverDrive only for the most part.
And so I got a boxed copy of the first Fatal Fury for Sega Genesis, and it's a really good port.
Yeah, they're not bad.
And then I played Fatal Fury Special for Sega CD. Just burnt the CD or whatever. And I really like that one too. That one's also a really good port. So I've been enjoying a smorgasbord. And then I watched the OVAs, the anime OVAs for Fatal Fury, and those were also pretty good.
Yeah, I heard those were pretty good.
Some of the stuff is very 90s anime and slightly questionable, but outside of the one or two parts in the second OVA, the first one's really good. The second one's also really good, but like there's like one or two parts that are like, why did this have to be in here? But outside of that, like they're pretty solid. I haven't watched the movie yet though. I think that one's the third one, and then I think Art of Fighting even had an OVA as well, which is very, very niche. But now, very fun to learn about the history of that company and these games and stuff, and it's really cool. Pretty much the same guy who started SNK ran it until recently, which is insane. So super cool. He pulled a Steve Jobs next situation.
Really?
Where like, yeah, it's very similar. Like he just took everybody with him, and then ended up buying all the assets back and stuff.
Oh, cool.
And then just rebranded himself as SNK.
Okay, yeah.
It was definitely a power move. And I think he only retired a few years ago.
Huh. Burn Rubber, Buster Brothers Pang. Never even heard. Canadian mini games. Get Booty, Space Hunter, Diamond Dash, Easter Bunny, Joystick Test.
My favorite game.
Joystick Test?
Yeah. Make sure it's connected.
Obviously, my down right doesn't work all that well. My down left doesn't work all that well either.
Oh, does Colecovision have a synth cart?
I don't know.
It should. I think it deserves one.
It's one of the, well, it is one of the worst selling computers of all time in America. Oh my gosh, now it's showing me. Oh, this is so weird.
Is the cart called Pico Lico?
Pi Coleco. So it's running on a...
I like Pico Lico. That sounds funnier.
Pico. Yes, that is kind of interesting.
I'll have a sub with some extra Pico Lico, please.
I'll get some chalupas with some extra Coleco. Pico. Dungeon Trolls, Easter Bunny. All the ones that say Pixel Boy do not work. They require a super console edition thing. Droll. I've heard of Droll.
I will be right back.
Okay. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. That doesn't look right. Oh no, that doesn't look right at all. Don't you know? Reset. Merp. All right. We'll look at the next one. Get Booty. Game pack number 1. Okay. Canadier. Oh, these all look like they're the best games ever. Music samples. Duckman. Huh. Interesting. My phone is vibrating like crazy. Steve Manos is our ump. Neato. Okay. All right. Let's reset this again. Picolico. Girls Garden. That sounds Oh, Gogol 13 is it gonna work? No, it's not. No Gogol 13 for you. Okay, this might not go back to the menu. Okay, it did. Sometimes when you grab carts you can't play, it won't let you go back to the menu. Kevtris, Night Quest, Kobayashi, Konami's Antarctic Adventures. There we go, Antarctic Adventure. I suck at this game, though. Boy, it looks exactly like the other versions that I've played. Yes. Toss me a fish already. That's the wrong way, man. Got him. Look out for the walrus. He's a jerk. Stay away from the walrus. Not a nice guy. Oh. How did I miss that? Oh no! Get back up there. I'm going. I'm going. I get it. I get it. Time. 2, 3, 1. Oh. That's sad. That's sad. Get up there.
I think this was one of Kojima's first games that he worked on.
Yep. Keep going the wrong way. Get the fish. Oh, I missed. No, walrus.
Yeah, I really love this one too.
Yep, it's charming. No.
I like the pseudo 3D perspective. I like those games a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3D World Runner, and then
Oh, I love 3D World Runner.
have you ever played the sequel?
No.
It plays a lot like Space Harrier. It's called JJ.
Really?
Yes, and the boss, whenever you fight the boss, it's literally just the dragon from Space Harrier.
No
It's
kidding.
really funny. Yeah, you have to like knock yourself into pillars to get power-ups and stuff. It's really good.
Get there. Thank you.
But yeah, I think the it's called JJ, and then the subtitle is whatever the Japanese name is for the 3D World Runner series.
Okay. So what is the Was it Japanese only?
I believe so.
Okay, well, it's still...
But it's very impressive. I think it was a late Famicom title, and so like they knew the ins and outs of the console, and they take full advantage of it. And there isn't very much flickering either, which is very impressive for how much stuff is just going on.
A lot of those expansion carts really do wonders with content like that. No. Oh dear. Go, man, go. These walruses are jerks. No. He wants to eat you. Oh, missed that too. Oh! I just want to make it to the end of the level. Walrus is a jerk. No. Get up there, boy. 10 seconds left. Bill, how are you, sir? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. No. Oh, shucks. Well, that was entertaining. Interesting. So now I can actually make my screen full screen. So they just updated OBS to have Discord overlays now.
That's so convenient.
So I can see my own oh shoot. I could see what you're seeing, and then I can also see who's in chat and not have the window open anymore.
That's awesome.
Yes, that helps a lot.
Isn't open source software the best?
It is. It is. And if I can go fully Linux, I would.
Honestly, same. It's very tempting. Gesundheit.
Yeah, bless you, Bill. Jeez.
Oh, you can hear me.
I can hear you. I've never... Oh, this is a hand herder. Holy crap. All right.
The overlays allow you to do what?
What's that?
The overlays allow you to do what?
They allow me to see who's in Discord chat and not have Discord open. Ah, crap. So I see a little, like, ghost... a little ghost, like, who's in chat, kind of to the side of my screen that I'm watching. Dang it! This game's got some weird mechanics for a joust game. They don't like to give away the... Oh, crap. There, that time it double hit it.
First chocobo.
Wrong game. No, I did it again. Whee! Oh, crap.
Speaking of mounting animals, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think an ostrich is the only two-legged animal that you could mount and ride in real life.
Huh. Oh, an ostrich? Yes.
I'm not sure, but I think that question entered my mind once from Quest for Glory 2.
And that was on...
Riding is an animal that has two legs. Well, it stands on two legs.
That was on... This is on easy. Oh my gosh. It's just these controllers. They're impossible.
Impossibile.
Oh, dude, and these stinking birds, man. This is on easy, and it's just kicking my butt. Wee, survival wave. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Knock the tip of my lance off. It sounds like a personal problem, though. And if my buddy Pack Billy was here, he would say, hey, can you do the Ricky skip jump maneuver on this game? Oh my gosh, I did. Can I do the Ricky skip skim maneuver? Nope, not with a single jump you can't. That's supposed to be the... Oh, it's some slowdown. Death by 1,000 buzzards. And then all their brothers are going to come out here. Hurry up. You don't... Oh my gosh, yes, my game is over. Jeez Louise. That was really tough. Yeah, I'm never going back to that one. That was impossible. Colecovision for the hardened gamer. It's weird. It seems like my chat is just... Is my chat on Twitch just hosed? Let's double check. Manage live dashboard. Stream manager? Maybe later. No, not auto queue mode. I want to see my chat. No. Huh. Nope. Nope. I thought maybe I was having problems. But I'm not. I'm not having problems. Mental problems. GP World. Probably won't work. It's a Pixel Boy game. But I want it to. It's not going to. Power off. Oops. I hit it again.
Yeah, it was called Toberase Daisuken, or 3D World Runner Part 2. And those games were made by Square.
Cool. I did look at the box you put in the chat.
I know, it looks metal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Come on. Come on, let's not do these. Let's not stay black and white. We want to hang out. We want to be friends. There we go. That's good enough for right now.
I love Famicom artwork so much. A lot because the artwork on the carts can be so esoteric and just so like they can almost look like matte paintings and stuff. And then you'll play the game and it'll either look exactly like it or however the Famicom could interpret something like that, or absolutely nothing like it at all.
And like it's a really garbage version of Ghosts and Goblins.
I almost think the limitations might make it easier. Or I could be horribly wrong.
Yeah, I just died somehow from just randomness.
I remember
No!
Atari 2600 games had the most interesting contrast between the amount of beauty that their cover illustrations had versus what the actual game graphics looked like.
Oh,
I think they made a book of all of that art and like the artists and stuff.
oh yeah. No, those there's those coffee table books, and I know they made one based on the 2600. But yeah, Bill. I think what Bill's talking about is that every once in a while they would be like, Amiga game footage or Commodore 64 game footage or arcade game footage. Hang on. I guarantee you that doesn't work. Oh my gosh, is it going to work? Is it going to work?
Thinking of, say, for example, the cover illustration of Defender for Atari 2600.
Yeah.
If you remember,
Yep.
it looks like this is what the actual gameplay is.
Come on. Don't be dumb.
There's a big contrast, and I'm not criticizing, I'm just observing. I think that's the I mean, Nintendo had nothing like the beauty of the 2600 illustrations. So there was less contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tonight, hopefully I can get DOS links here. I went through my pile of PCI network cards, and I marked the ones. I had one that was still new in the box, so that's one that I installed in the Pontiac in the Pentium Tower.
Pontiac Tower.
A few others that looked like they might have the drivers online after a quick search, so I put a piece of tape on each of those. And I still need to do the same for my 3 boxes of ISA network cards.
Huh. Okay. Ooh, this is looking sharp. Yeah, this looks real sharp. This is one of the smoothest versions of uh-oh.
Load Runner?
Load Runner. Yep. Yep.
You ever play Load Runner Championship Edition or whatever?
I have. It's good. I like being able to, do any of the, make your own courses and stuff like that. And then doesn't mean I've ever been any good at it. I've never been any good at Load Runner. Like told you, suck. Can't even beat the first level. Keep doing the same thing over and over. Failing miserably. I know the trick is supposed to be you gather all of them up in one corner and then allow them to, No, that's not what I want. Oh no, that's really not what I want. Dang it. I suck. I'm down anyways, huh? Wee. No, I did it again. I keep playing this like it's the bearded son of Nell. Holy cow. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're playing the Colecovision remake version. I think I got... Yes! And you come down too. Dude, how have you been? Yay, it only took me 3 guys to finish that level, and I suck at this level real bad too.
You ever read into the lore of these games?
Yeah, the bungling empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same empire that's part of Raid on Bungling Bay. It's the same one that's in there's another one. School's out for summer. School's out for summer. Oh wait, that's not what you want to do. School's out forever. School's been blown to pieces.
Did that originate with the 18s, or were they covering a song that somebody else made?
I don't know. I don't know enough.
Was it this game or another game that was kind of like a pseudo prequel to Bomberman?
Pseudo?
What am I thinking of?
No, you come this way. Keep coming. No.
Kommen Sie hier.
Ah! Bomb jack? Could be. I like this version. It is smooth as butter. Goodbye. Run, man, run. Go, man, go. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. It's good. Still terrible at it, though. That's the Broderbund logo. Wee, 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 wee. Wee.
Yeah, okay, so this is why I'm thinking of that. It's because Hudson Soft did the ports for Famicom. In the storyline for the first game, the Galactic Commando, known as Lode Runner, has the goal of reclaiming the people's stolen gold from the guards of the bungling empire.
Yeah.
Their original Lode Runner character is not present in every iteration, but it also appears in such games as Lode Runner's Rescue, Lode Runner 2, and accompanied by a female Lode Runner named Jane. In NES Bomberman, the player's character sprite is borrowed and recolored from the guards seen in the NES conversion of Lode Runner by Hudson Soft.
Huh.
This became the standard Bomberman design. The storyline of the game is a prequel to the events of Lode Runner, which is stated in the Japanese manual. Bomberman is a bomb-producing robot of an underground compound that attempts to escape upon hearing a rumor that robots reaching the surface become human. During the ending, Bomberman is indeed shown to become human, specifically Lode Runner, making the main character of both series one and the same.
Approved. Alright, let's see if I can hurry up and do this before they respawn up here. Ah, crap. No.
So that's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
So I wasn't crazy.
Aha! I'm coming
Yes.
for you.
SimCity is even on Famicom.
Yeah, there's a version for it.
Famicom was 8-bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first edition of SimCity was on the Commodore 64. And it was? Yep.
I thought it was PC.
Nope. Matter of fact, the majority of the details for whatchamacallit, SimCity came from Will Wright's previous game, Raid on Bungling Bay. He had more fun making the maps than he did. Oh no! He had more fun making the maps than he did making the game. He's like, I'm not into action games. Oh, I forget how to do this whole thingamabob. Bearded son of Nell just showed up in the Discord. Oh no, we're in trouble, folks. All right, everybody get ready to run. Ah! Fall over. I can't remember how to do this. This has been forever since I've played this level. Oh no! Run away! Oh no! Oh, I didn't know that was there. It's a fall through the hole type thing. Come on, fall in. You too. Goodbye. Oh no! Oh no! I screwed it up myself. Good job, Adam. It's time to die. You've been crushed. I've never been good at this level on any version.
Oh wow. This DOS Lynx version is from 1996.
You're playing Lynx?
DOS Lynx.
DOS Lynx? What's DOS Lynx?
Yeah. It's Lynx for DOS, of course.
Hang on. Let me see.
Open URL. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to win this level, you know? Get in there. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Lynx for DOS instead of Lynx for Linux.
Oh no, now I'm really stuck. Lose life. Lose life. Hey, I said lose life. You won't let me lose my life. Ah, you have to hold it. Okay. I see.
What if you can't hold it?
According to my Colecovision controllers, I might not be able to. You go there, you go there. Have a nice life. Wee. How did I get that one?
Are there specific floors you can fall through?
It's all about how you clear out the floors. Oh, a pencil joined.
I did.
How's it going, man? You were the one.
Man.
You were the one that was pushing for something. You were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey, man, you gonna hang out?" And you're like, maybe I'll hang out. Maybe I'll come and talk. I don't know."
I drove as fast as I could. The
Ugh.
construction season has started in Indiana.
Oh.
So I was of course I would have been here like maybe 10 minutes earlier if it wasn't for that. So
Okay.
Let's turn my camera on so you can see how beautiful I am today.
Yeah, I've actually. I can see you. I can see you. Okay. So OBS has put some new fangle-dangled stuff into their programming. You gonna go down there? Oh no, I did it again. Dang it, Jim. I'm horrible at this level. I don't know how to do it. Anyways, now I don't have to have Discord open. When I have the chat open and I can see you guys. Oh no. I can see you in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, and I can see the names of people who are in chat too. So I don't need to
Have a self-identify.
Yeah, I don't have to have the app open and have my window be smaller. So now my window's nice and big.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
I have my microphone hanging right in front of my face tonight, so it's not. So it might not be the best shot of me.
Oh, that's fine. You look like you're a broadcaster now.
Oh yeah. Well, there was a time.
I don't know why I can ping google.com from my Pentium tower, but I cannot load anything in the web browser like Yahoo.com.
You try Frog Find.
This worked last time.
Have you tried Frog Find?
Trying that now.
Yeah, that's like the most.
Website found, waiting for reply.
Oh, crap, I did it again. I suck. Man, and I got so far there. I got to all sorts of stuff I hadn't got to before. And of course, we're going to have to play some Pitfall 2. So, if Frank ever comes back, by the end of the episode, I'm going to choose at random 3 people in chat to receive a Retro Rewind hat and shirt. Because that's what he told me to do. He just randomly said, hey man, you need to do this. How do you even get out of there? That's crazy.
No, it finally did load. Okay, so I am genuinely connected to the internet. How come?
How are you connected? Like,
I've got, I'm on my Pentium tower here, and I've got a PCI network card in that, and from that I've got the correct drivers loaded because they came in a box.
That's dirty pool.
With the card, and then it's connected by Ethernet to my network switch, which is connected to the router, or modem rather. Well, modem and router, I guess. And then I've got Internet Explorer on here, and halfway loaded Frog Find anyway. Should look much nicer than this.
Ooh, Kazoon tight. Holy crap. Bill needs an allergy pill.
I would think your speed would probably be a little better than that, but that's probably what it is a speed issue.
It was
because
better.
web pages have a lot of data these days.
Well, it was better than that last time that I did this, which was 2 or 3 weeks ago when I got this initially running. The network card. And now Frog Find is molasses, and DOSLinks is unable to load anything.
Game over, man. That ain't bad for me.
There are no results for... Well, okay. But I can ping Google.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Chris wanted to see the Dukes of Hazzard.
I did.
Oh, yeah, the first driving simulator.
Is it really the first driving simulator?
Well, the first one I know of, for sure.
Okay. 1984?
Yeah, 1984.
What? When was Hard Driving?
That was like 89.
Was that a first-person view or a third-person view, though?
Yeah,
First
I think
person.
that was, yeah, that was 3D.
3D?
What?
Was it
Is
first-person or
the-
third-person? You have to
First.
All right.
shift into gear and then accelerate.
Shift into gear. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, there's a Japanese port of Hard Driving for Sega Saturn, and it has more cars and tracks. It's really, really weird.
By the way, Adam, this game requires the steering wheel accessory.
Oh, I don't have the steering wheel.
Oh
accessory.
no!
Well,
I should have looked at it a little closer
well,
when I suggested it.
well. Now we know, and no one's half the battle. G.I.
Do you have
Joe.
an emulator for
It's-
that?
It's so
don't.
funny how Naboo like this looks, the text, because it's the same. I think it's the same video chip.
Yep,
you know?
it's a
exactly. Yeah.
TI video chip.
I gauge everything by the Naboo now. That's funny.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna move to Canada, eh?
Eh, don't you know?
Although they probably won't let me in if I add "a" to the end of every sentence.
Oh, if Star Castle worked. That doesn't sound like a good... Oh, that... Whoa, it does work. Oh, I love Star Castle. I didn't even know this was on here.
So are these like modern ports,
A lot of them are, yes.
I see the Pixel Boy on there, so I assume that's somehow modern.
The way it's mimicking vector graphics is really cool.
Well, Star Castle is a vector
vectors.
graphics game.
Ooh.
It's also my favorite. Star Castle's my favorite. Sounds like it's gonna do something mean real quick here. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to see though. Well, that doesn't exactly play the same. I need to get some more. A little bit more. Little bit of color correction in there. There we go. And I can actually see exactly what I'm doing. The thing on the inside of the shield doesn't seem to be... oh, that was dumb. The thing on the inside is supposed to be shooting me. But it's not.
Come on, shoot me. Do it now.
Shoot me! Do it now! Do it! What are you waiting for? Just do it! Oh, there he goes.
I didn't know Detective John Kimball was in the chat.
Detective John Kimball! Who is your daddy and what does he do? Shut up! Whoa! It's definitely not as hard as the arcade version, but this is not the type of game that you play with. I got him. Okay. I like this. I like it. This is also on the Vectrex. Of course, without color.
I was about to say, I saw the explosion and it immediately made me think of Vectrex.
It's probably modeled after the Vectrex version, not the arcade version. No! Run away!
Emulator.
No! Ships left. 5. I have 5 ships left. Run! Oh, I got him. Shocking. The what's really cool about the arcade version of this game is how heavy the bass is. No! No! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
This kind of reminds me of Yar's Revenge.
It does, yeah, it definitely does have lots of Yar's Revenge in it, and I think Howard Scott Warshaw had this game in mind when he created Yar's Revenge.
Makes me think of Arkanoid. If Arkanoid used cylindrical coordinates instead of square coordinates.
Oh, okay. Crap. Oh,
Can't catch it.
got
Can't
me again.
catch it.
Got me again. So if you destroy all of the shield, it makes... Oh, that was so close. Ah, you got me. This level's a little bit more complicated. It makes a whole line of shield grow back. Dang it. Last ship. It's a lot harder with this stupid controller, that's for sure. These little buggers are more aggressive than they are in the arcade version. Run away! Reminds me of Black Widow. I don't think I've ever played Black Widow. No! Game over! Game over. So...
Going wrong here with my network connection.
Probably. That's what network connections do, man.
I mean, what could be going wrong?
All right. Back there. So, recent developments in the land of the Commodore Chronicles is I got myself a new theme song.
Oh, it's done. Huh?
It's 99% of the way there. I could probably play it. I can play it. Let's see if you guys can hear it.
I'll have to super back to it.
So loud. I'll talk in a second when I can hear people. There we go. That was it. Very
nice.
Very loud in my ears. I don't know about you guys.
Wasn't too bad in the Twitch stream.
Oh yeah, I guess you guys didn't hear it on the in the chat. That
Gosh, I'm hearing myself.
That is Camille. Hang on, I want to double. I always just call him by his screen name. That is, hang on. Camille Walnikowski, aka Jammer, the guy that does Sid guy who did Sledgehammer, did Muddy Racers, works with Monty Boyd a lot, works with who's the other guy he works with? Anyways, he's my favorite Sid programmer. And I was like, hey, you're my favorite Sid programmer. By chance, would you be interested in doing a, doing an opening theme song for me? And I said, I'll pay you. And he's like, how much does your show make? I said, I think I made $600 last year. And he goes, I don't want your money. So he just made me one. So
that's nice.
Yep. So that's the opener. He's fixing up some of the tail end of it, and then he's gonna have the final version to me, and then he's gonna do me another kind of outro for the end of the program too.
I liked that. That was good.
Yeah, thanks. It's amazing what modern programming can do for a system like the ColecoVision.
Yeah.
All right, but I still don't want to watch it though.
That and all the time in the world.
Yeah. Yep.
No deadlines.
What do you mean?
Well, if you have to release a game, you have a deadline to get it out by. But
Yep.
if you're just doing homebrew or
True.
doing something on your own, it comes out when it comes out.
Yep.
I mean, there's a piece of software I've written for work where, the first version that I got done in 3 months, completely different than what it is 11 years later.
Yeah, makes sense.
Been able to add quite a bit to it.
Oh no! Just got put on a spick. I almost did it again. Ooh! Random fire.
So what do you think the chances are of me picking up a Colecovision cheap?
Just a Colecovision? Yes, I think you'll
Yeah.
be able to pick up. You'll be able to pick one up cheap. And I'm super dead. Yeah, I think you should be able to find a Colecovision for like. I would say no more than $70, $80. If you find it just with the system and the controllers. I don't know what that just did. I'm assuming there's more to do with this game than what I think you have to do. I'm probably just wandering aimlessly. There's probably a set given path. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it over those spikes. What is
I wonder
Jump.
if Dark Castle was ported to this.
Some sadistic goon ported Dark Castle to this? If they do, I'll play it. I'll play it. Let's see here. We'll go into the homebrew and see if it's in there. I have no clue. I've never been a fan. And lucky for me, nope. There's been nothing. But we'll play Dackman. Dackman, which looks like a kind of a... Ooh, he looks evil. Okay, so far it's just Pac-Man. And it's like an emulation of the Coleco Pac-Man that was on those little arcades you used to buy in the 80s.
Oh, wow. The handheld arcade ones.
Yeah.
That's so specific.
Well, it's not exact though, because this is the whatchamacallums, that handheld arcade deal was the playfield was way smaller.
I never owned one of those, but I always wanted to.
They were pretty they were pretty terrible. But there's a couple of the games that are pretty cool.
But would you rather have that or a Tiger Electronics game?
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time. I loved the Tiger Electronics games. The first one I had was Ninja Gaiden, and some scummy kid stole it out of my backpack in my locker in 5th grade. And then I had Mega Man 2, and then I had Double Dragon. And then what other ones did I have? Oh, I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but that was the Konami one, which was really long, and it was green, and you kind of held it like this, and it had like a big grip down below. I had that one. I had Bart versus the Space Mutants. Oh wait, my first one I got was Tiger Electronics Pinball. Oh, who joined? Who joined? Bearded son of Nell, Tony Dude. Welcome in. If you figure it out, let me know. But let's see here. Space Star Fortress, 1997. What? That just looks like Star Castle, and I'm in the wrong spot. I'm totally in the wrong spot. Having issues getting your mic to work. You might need to go into your Discord settings and change your mic. Yeah, this is a really cheap version of Star Castle. Yeah, go into your Discord settings. Here, I can even show you. I can show you. Go into your Discord settings. Down here. And then select your voice and video, and then make sure you change your default devices to your devices, and then also make sure that you have your microphone selected down here in your sound output options. Game forward. All right, back to it. That doesn't look good. That looks like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right. Inafuno. Do you remember the episode that the Amigos had about Inafuno and all those like thousands or hundreds of games that they created for multiple systems? Talking to you, Petzel.
No. Maybe. They got a lot of episodes.
Holy crap. I don't think that's supposed to do that. There it is. So these Inafuno ones were like a Chinese or a Japanese like consortium of people that made games that would play on multiple systems. Okay. They were all kind of basic. They're all very basic games.
Sounding MSX-like at this point.
Very much so, yes. Which makes perfect sense because... oh no, I don't remember how to do that. That's how you do it. And I did it wrong. Trouble. Trouble.
Papa Magic Trouble.
Oh man. I missed Trouble. That was that was always fun. I suck. You bump that guy.
The link under Retro Discord of a listing on eBay I found that is, I think, one of the handheld arcade games we're talking.
We should double check. Let's turn this down a little bit. All right, Discord. Oh, you put it in the general chat. No, you put it in.
I put it under retro gaming.
Retro gaming. Oh yeah, yep. That's what I remember. The batteries on the bottom were always a problematic thing. They were just kind of really janky. But yeah, see how like the screen it's a little smaller, but it played all right, and it had all the cool sound effects. But those things are so expensive, $125. There's the Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man one, and then I knew somebody that had I think it was Donkey Kong, Coleco Donkey Kong Mini Arcade. Yep. I knew someone that had this version. This one doesn't appear to work. That one does. No, I want it big. Yep, I remember that one too. They're definitely neat, neat to stick on your table type thing. You know, have them sitting behind you. But not for $100, they're not.
I'm not getting any error from the PCI network card.
All right, I'm gonna skip Inafuno for now. They're a little on the plain side. Ripcord. Sounds inappropriate.
How do you start your...
It's got cool music. Push jump button, land both feet on target. Da-da. It's jump.
That music sounds like a synth solo from a 70s prog rock band.
It's Van Halen jump.
Might as well.
Da, 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 da.
Well, sound like
I'm gonna sing. I get up, and nothing gets me down. You gotta know, and the toughest around. Oh wait, no. Oh, now it's the verse. Dang it, I screwed it up.
It actually is. I'm just turning the volume up in Twitch to hear it, and you're right. It actually is.
Yep. Can't you see me? Oh, no, it's coming. It's coming. Come on. Can't you see me standing there? I got my back against the record machine. It's coming. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against a record machine. Ain't the worst that you've seen. Come on, everybody. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump.
Jump!
Yeah, right. Might as well jump.
Jump!
Wrong part. Okay. That's really cool.
button.
That is awesome.
Unless you're in Zelda, then it's the sword button.
That made my day. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
He's jumping.
Yes. Yes.
Now we know why.
Jump. My gosh. Who jumps out of a plane next to a bunch of helicopters?
Suppose that song is the theme song of skydivers.
Yeah. So they play in the plane on your first time, you know, before they push you out.
Wee. Wee. This is fun. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh no. No, I ran into the mountain. Might as well jump. Jump.
Oh.
Go ahead and jump. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against a record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? I can't hit that high note at a quiet voice like that. There you go. Bill's got it. No mic for Bearded Son of Nell tonight.
So musical tonight.
Yeah.
I've never had formal singing lessons, so I never know when to change my octave properly.
Yeah.
When you feel it. When you feel it.
That's what feel it. Yep. Yep. Could be creative interpretation. Get out of my way. I'm getting that platform. Yeah. I am the king.
I am the greatest.
I am the greatest. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I beat you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Why do I feel like having a refreshing glass of sugared water?
Because Kool-Aid is the greatest drink of all time, and I don't care what anybody says.
What about like Code Red? That's just like soda, Kool-Aid.
It's good. I enjoy it. I used to enjoy it more when it had brominated wood lacquer in it. Oh no! How did that happen? Used to have brominated all Mountain Dew products used to have brominated wood lacquer in it. That's what made Mountain Dew kind of have that kind of like smooth flavor.
Till what year?
Just recently. I think it was just like 3 years ago that they switched it. It's got something else in it now that makes it slimy, but there's all sorts of crap and stuff that we should not be eating. Like, I don't know if you know, but there's rubber in Kraft macaroni and cheese, or there used to be rubber in Kraft macaroni and cheese.
That's insane.
It is. Oh, I thought I was gonna play a new song. Oh man, now I just get helicopters that are just insane. The free jump is so cool. I just want to hit the water in the free jump and see what happens.
You go home and have dinner with, and you're like, Mom, can
Here
we
we go.
have
Here we go, belly
macaroni and
smacker, right here.
cheese? And
Sorry.
and instead your mom's like, but honey, you have a perfectly good unchewed tire in the corner.
Yep. Use your spare tire, sweetheart. Yeah. It's a lot of those, a lot of the stuff that makes the color yellow has tartetrazine in it. And tartetrazine is an off branding of making rubber. And it does contain bits of rubber in it. Am I supposed to get out of the airplane? If you're in my way.
I was gonna ask if it just makes me see Tetronimos everywhere.
That would be great. Oh, it's for Tetris. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Splash. Splash down. Oh no, I'm about to get it again. Oh, I missed. Oh.
Where are you supposed to land?
You're just landing on all these spots for score. So I just landed on a 50 square.
Oh, okay.
And then... Whee! This guy's a daredevil. You can just wait right till you hit the ground. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oofta! Oofta! Ow! That hurt. Alright, we'll get the 20 here. Whee! You jump into the hotel. I can't jump. Oh.
I feel like the one on top of the hotel should be a little higher, honestly.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Boom. Dead. Game over. Well, that was interesting. Mainly for the
music.
Go get him, Eddie. I mean, Daniel Bienvenu. Well, if you learned anything tonight, it's that people will use copyrighted music in anything, including a game from a long time ago. Let's see here. Ghost.
I remember.
Get Booty. Let's see what Get Booty is. Get Booty. Hit 1 to start. Well, that's definitely not...
The pirates who don't do anything.
Tonight at
Oh my
dinner,
gosh, Bill.
my 3-year-old granddaughter told me that butt is not a bad word. We were in a restaurant and she was saying butt, and I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't say that. She's like, butt isn't a bad word. Like, well, don't say it here.
Well, according to the ladies' man, that's what he's got a degree in. I see you have a degree in you've dealt with debut. That's pronounced debut.
Using copyrighted audio to your advantage. I'm reminded of the bulletin board days where you would get a certain number of credits depending on how many kilobytes or megabytes you uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
And so that prevented you from being a file sponge.
Ooh, track and field. You could break your hand playing track and field.
So that meant that if you wanted to download, say, 8 megabytes of stuff from the bulletin board system, you had to upload, say, 7 megabytes because you got your first one free.
Well, there's a ripoff right there. The Way of the Exploding Foot, rather than the Exploding Fist. All right. I'm sorry, Bill.
So what I did was I realized, oh wait, I can create audio files with the audio recorder in Windows 3.1. So I took my tape recorder, held that next to the television, and taped sound clips from Animaniacs. Took that downstairs, played it back, and recorded it onto the computer, and then uploaded it to the bulletin board system and got like 4 megabytes of credits.
That's fantastic.
Little, and I think a couple months later, the sysop criticized me and said, nobody's downloaded those at all. And then, a decade later, that's what everybody was doing, trading Mystery Science Theater 3000 voice clips.
That's awesome. No, there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's not much to me that is cooler than Mystery Science Theater 3000 clips. I don't know how to turn around. The controls are all screwy.
I don't know about you, Petzel, but I think it stinks.
Which one? What stinks?
Oh, the game?
Everyone was making a joke.
I know, I'm trying to get the pun.
It's okay. Don't worry.
It's not funny if you're not explaining it. Well, it's not funny if you explain it. All right, Ye Are Kung Fu. Is this going to be the garbage MSX version, or is this going to be the awesome Commodore 64 version?
Space Quest 1 VGA.
I can already tell you, it's definitely MSX.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm multitasking at the moment, so one of my threads was a little behind.
You should try some of that newfangled multi-threaded processing I've heard so much about.
Yeah.
I can't jump towards him. Why? There we go. The controls on this game suck.
Oh wait, this is just Ye Are Kung Fu.
It's awful version Ye Are Kung Fu, though.
I know Ye Are Kung Fu, but what am I?
Aha! There you go. Oh, wow. Wow, this version's awful.
I'm pretty sure that pun would win a fist fight.
Don't punch me.
Your enemy is confused.
Don't punch me, please. Zombies near Zippy Race. Xanax supposed to be a cool game, isn't it? Except for it doesn't work because it needs the expansion. Son of a gun. So there's a super Colecovision expansion. Don't take my word for it. But some games don't work on the old Coleco here. Oh, well, it just worked. Okay, that worked. This is something different though. Road Fighter. I guarantee you this is not like the Road Fighter I remember. Maybe it is. It is! I remember this. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it.
Good game alert.
Yep. This is a good game.
I'm so glad you didn't play Zippy Race. That one isn't so good. It's like this, but substantially worse. I think it's made by IREM.
Oh. This reminds me of on Commodore 64, we stole this as Le Mans.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. Well, some people liked it. I didn't. The cars just went back and forth. So like in the lanes they just kind of dance back and forth.
I recall playing it, but it's been a long, long time.
Been a long time.
Oh, no.
Getting from there to here.
Don't you do that.
Are you gonna do the Enterprise theme song?
Don't you do that. That's the worst. That's the worst Star Trek IP, except for the new one that was out there. That the one where they took the Klingons and made them look like the Mocklin from whatchamacallit, the Orville.
There is no new Star Trek.
Correct. There is no new Star Trek, is right. That is the correct answer. Picard was...
Continues.
What's that?
But what about Star Trek Continues?
What is Star Trek Continues?
You don't know what that is?
I don't. Am I supposed to?
Do you know anime voice actors?
Not enough of them. I know, like, Cam Clark was the main character in Akira.
Okay, well, Vic Mignogna is an American anime voice actor.
Okay.
And he's been a guest at Youmacon for many years.
Okay.
And, a few years ago, before there was any new series of any recent new series of Star Trek, he used his media influence and connections with his friends in the entertainment industry to get a crowd. This was back when you could crowdfund them, before Paramount disallowed that because somebody was fraudulent about it. So they got the funding, they built the sets, and they literally made season 4 and 5 of Star Trek: The Original Series.
Really?
Well, okay, I say literally just to give you the vision of it. But the cinematography is the same, the music is the same, the sets are the same, the costumes are the same, the acting is the same. It's just different actors. Vic Mignogna plays Captain Kirk, and for example, he got Lou Ferrigno to be a guest star.
Huh. Cool.
They continued some stories from seasons 1 through 3.
Okay. So the ultimate is if he did Kirkisms. If he spoke in... Did he speak in, like, broken exclamations?
He said that... to my ear, no.
Spock!
But he said that...
Spock! What?
He said that if he got too much that way, people would tell him. So
you have...
do it properly.
You have to do things like that. It's almost like Christopher Walken was like, Kirk was onto something, man. So I'm just gonna start talking like this, and then be excited at the weirdest words.
Like, it's amazing that Father, who's the guy's name you just imitated? Forgot his name.
Christopher Walken?
Yes, sorry.
Christopher Walken?
a year or two ago, he was in a Super Bowl commercial where people were literally doing that in front of him.
See, I love when
Now
people.
that's a good sport.
I love it when actors do imitations in front of their, the person they're supposed to be. Like Bill Hader did John Malkovich in front of John Malkovich, and he's like, so he starts talking like this, and he goes, "That's not what I sound like at all. That is exactly what you sound like."
Jack Black did that in front of Dwayne Johnson. On
There you go.
Jumanji.
Yep. This is exactly what you sound like.
Have you ever played Ripper?
Ripper.
I've
No.
heard of it.
So it was made by 2K. I want to say mid 90s. It has Sigourney Weaver, Christopher Walken, Paul Giamatti, and a few others.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a really big budget FMV cyberpunk detective game.
Wild. What was it called?
Ripper, and it had the soundtrack was done by Blue Oyster Cult.
Huh.
This is real.
What game studio?
I don't know off the top of my head, but it's never been re-released. A long time ago, when like GOG was like new-ish, I know they said they were gonna release it on there, but they never did. It has like 7 discs or whatever. It's incredibly esoteric in puzzle design as the gods intended of every single point and click game of that era. And then no, it's a really weird game.
Huh.
And the whole point of it is it's like a cyberpunk Jack the Ripper type story. It's super gore. It's over the top gory.
Okay.
And almost like shock value levels. And then the main thing of the game is that every time you start it, it selects a different person who ends up being the Ripper.
Huh.
So that was like the gimmick.
Okay.
But
So
it's
it's like Clue in that sense.
kinda, yeah. It's definitely a game you need a guide for, but it's literally an interactive movie, and it's super cool.
Huh.
It kind of has the same aesthetic as Harvester.
Harvester sounds familiar.
It's another FMV game.
FMV game.
But no, I mean it's a really cool one.
Ripper. It sounds really familiar. That's what I'm drawing a blank on. Huh. Well, let's look at licensed games. I said I was going to look at Pitfall 2. I always got to look at Pitfall 2. It's required. I love Activision. They're like, we're not going to do the opening screen like everybody else wants me to do. Oh, great.
Yep.
Left button. Only left button jumps.
Yeah, Christopher Walken plays a detective. Detective Vince Magnata.
Bearded Son of Nell says it's published by Take-Two Interactive for MS-DOS and Macintosh. Neat. Uploaded. I'll have to look at that later.
He's swimming a little slow.
He is swimming a little slow, isn't he? And his jump's a little on the limp side. And who wears green pants with a blue sweatshirt?
King Graham turquoise pants.
Ugh. See how short the jump is? That's weird. I mean, it's easy to jump because you're like, the way you kind of leap, you kind of like reach a peak level. But like,
Yeah.
There's a flat point.
I just tried DOS links in DOS box on my Raspberry Pi 1B Plus, and it gave the same sort of error, unable to load the requested URL. So now I'm going to try links in the Linux terminal on my Pi to see whether it's something about my network itself. I don't know why. It would be because I'm obviously talking to you guys on the network connection.
All right, I needed to grab 4. Oh, yeah. Sophia, that makes perfect sense. That does look familiar.
It's got like a Tex Murphy
It
aesthetic.
does.
Well, Tex Murphy games, those are ones I would like to play.
Yeah, me too. I've only played the first one, and it is brutally difficult because all of the time things you have to do. I need to pick 3 people to receive Retro Rewind hats, or Retro Rewind hat and a t-shirt. So I'm going to say, I've been thinking about it, and I want to do Jim Pones, Bearded Son of Nell, and how about, I don't know. It's time for Sophia to get involved with the Commodore 64. And
I knew it was gonna happen eventually.
you're going, well, it's just going to be a hat, and it's going to be a shirt from Retro Rewind.
That's okay. That's fine.
It's a it's a trucker hat. So you just got to send me your address. And,
Social security number.
Social security number.
Date of birth.
Bank account number.
Bank account, yeah.
Am I gonna open my door and then there's like a C-128 box and I open it with there's a sticky note that says soon? On a scale from 1 to 64, how concerned for my safety should I be?
Yeah. So Sophia, Jim will ultimately send me. I think I already have his address. Run away from the bat. Yeah, if you send me your address on Discord, I will send that out to Frank, and he'll send you guys. You got to send me your shirt size too. So whatever your shirt size is, and I will send it on to Frank.
They're unisex, right?
They should be, yeah. But you could download it. He put a dirty link. I'm gonna get canceled for that, Tony. No, it's fine. I don't mind. You might be able to get the ISO directly off of well, that's probably the ISO there. Whee!
I believe it's on archive.org.
Yeah.
Much like everything. It's it's considered abandonware.
I just jumped on a scorpion. You figured if I landed on a scorpion, I'd kill it. But no. I gotta go back to the mark. Alright. My hands. It's been over 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 19 minutes. And dadgummit, my hands are on fire. Of course. Thanks to the Fastload Collective, Chris Petzels, Jim Bones, Eric Nelson, Mr. Christoph, Brian Nagel, Bill Bright, George, a.k.a. Drummer, James Dalpiaz, and then our newest member, John Boyzon. Anyways, I'm going to sign off for the night. Have yourself a good weekend. I am working on an episode of Morning Cartoon Crunch on Frosted Flakes and the Tick. Cool. Beard Son and Nell put that link in chat. So check that out too. But it's been good to hang out with you guys, and I'm glad that my Coleco ADAM, it did have issues with grounding, but it didn't blow up, so we're thrilled. And it's probably really warm right now. Oh yeah, it's toasty. Warmed up the room. But next week we'll be back on the Commodore 64. So if you got any suggestions, send those to me in the Discord, and I will take them into consideration if they're not too ridiculous. There's a Bionic Granny 2. I didn't know that, but there's a Bionic Granny 2. So we're gonna check that out next week, and we'll check out the original too, as it's often listed as one of the worst games on the Commodore 64. But we'll check out Bionic Granny 2 as well, which is supposedly it's added blood. So we'll see how that works out. But anyways, let's see if we have anybody we can raid on over to. We got Zofar, we got Real Canadian Rage, and Hungry Goria. Let's...
Not to be confused with Phantasmagoria, which is also an FMV game.
Oh, I love you. This woman, I love her. Oh no, she's not on anymore. We've got Zofar. And Real Canadian Rage.
Are you encouraging us to enter Zofar's domain?
This is the Zofar of Zofar's domain.
That's so cool.
So we will. Why don't we raid over to Zofar's? Oh, there's Ice Turbo. I gotta go to Ice Turbo. It's a requirement. He's a friend of the show, so we're gonna join. We're gonna go raid. And then we're going to go Ice Turbo in an underscore. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Don't drive like an idiot. Don't be like every other person in Michigan. Drive the speed limit. Don't tailgate your person in front of you. Be a nice person. Don't ruin somebody's day. I don't know where that came from, but anyways, see you guys. Oh, wait. I gotta wait for the 10-second countdown. So now I gotta go.
Excellent.
I'm great at signing off. 2, 1, bye!